My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, I'm back. I got a video blog because my PlayStation is tripping. So, I'll be initializing. Looks like I'll be calling them suckers back on Monday. Let them know I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn thing. I'm gonna say back. Maybe they should have kept it for the whole 3 weeks like they said. Anyway, as you know, this is another Mass Effect video. This is my ideas. Damn it. These are my personal ideas for DLC. These are not really gonna happen. But if they do happen, then Mass Effect, you should thank me for these ideas. Now, unlike everyone else, I'm generally behind the 8 ball when it comes to technology. So, here's how it goes. Alright? So, first idea for DLC. If you're a true Mass Effect fan, this will interest you a lot. So, Mass Effect, this is why you need to give me a job. As a fan of Andromeda, we never really got to play with Alex. We got to run beside him and fight battles beside him and everything, which is cool. But here's my idea for a DLC. 3 DLCs actually. DLC number 1. We should make a DLC that specifically involves Alec Ryder and let it be his first contact experience. So you'll get at least about an hour or 2 or 3 or however long DLCs roll with you just being Alex, experiencing everything in life, hanging with the twins, etc., etc., and then, you know, going through life until it's time for him to lose everything, including the wife. That way you can also put in some fillers at the end of the game, have it all be one of the last memories of Alex Ryder. That's idea number 1. Now, ideas 2 and 3 are a little bit more complex. Okay? Because idea 4 is just simply the Korean DLC. But 2 and 3, I did 2 first. Damn, these cheese balls are good. Okay, so I did 2. Because this has not been done by you guys at BioWare. Is the DLC where you get to be any of the other species that are coming through with and put us on one of the arcs to have somebody goes through the whole 600-year journey fixing problems on the ship. So you can even be a keeper. And that would be great. That way they can run around and fix stuff and be there so that we can save Andromeda and give us more stories, or at least more DLCs. Now idea number 3. Okay. You guys are speculating at Koreans and other things. Right on. In your DLC number 3, you allow us to be any species we want, or choices out of the main 5 species, whatever. Have them work their way to going with the arcs into Andromeda. These are just random ideas I'm throwing out here. I have a couple more. I had better ideas before I started eating damn cheese balls and just totally wiped my mind out. But you know, it shouldn't be that difficult. Now my fifth DLC, because clearly it's midnight and I don't know what's coming on tonight. Oh no! Well, that's not Attack on Titan. Well, that totally sucks. But anyway, so here's how this goes. You know, have a DLC where you know you can be Jen Garson, going around collecting everything you need and people to formulate the initiative. Because, truth be told, in the game, we never get to even meet Jen Garson, and we never really get to be Alec. We meet him, we fight beside him side by side, but that's pretty much the gist of it right there. You don't get to know anything other than he's not real close with his kids. He loves his wife unconditionally. He's doing everything he can to save her life. You know, we need to emphasize on this. There's so many different ways you can go with Andromeda, and then maybe the fifth or sixth DLC would be an aftermath where they meet everything, and it can lead up into a new story for the next game, which would be whatever you guys choose to write. However, my cousin and I, we were talking about his job, and we were talking about, all right, you guys aren't going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it should be said, because they hint at it in the game, so spoiler alert. They found out about Andromeda through the Quarians or through the Geth, and there should be a lost fleet of Geth in Andromeda, or even better, a lost fleet of collectors or Protheans, because the universe is humongous, and there's no telling, since the Protheans had all the time in the world and over 50,000 years to explore, you can't say that some of them didn't really escape and go away. Thanks, Cousin R-Dog, for this thought, because it was more his thought than mine. And he's made a valid point. Some ships do get lost in space, and if you have played the game and you've lost Captain Dunn, her ship is so far away from the planet Meridian. She's like over in where, like, between Eladin and Kadara. She's in that universe between the two of them if you lose her, if she dies in the game. So why couldn't they have been Quarians or Geth or Collectors or Protheans lost in Andromeda? Which would be a great DLC to have one of those groups on DLC lost in Andromeda. Preferred not the Collectors, since they, well, then again, that would actually make the most sense because they did live in dark space. So if you want to go logical, yeah, the Collectors. Let's say some Collectors escaped the Reaper's grasp and stayed in dark space, and they woke up to realize that they were Protheans, but they're not Protheans anymore. Now they're Collectors. So now that they have their shit together, they're not coming back. And maybe they can find Protheans and see how they can do about re-engineering themselves back into becoming Protheans. Like I said, there's so many different directions you can take this game. So I'm begging you to give me a job. Let me help you write some DLCs, because we need them, and for the thousands of us that actually like Andromeda versus the 2000 or whatever that does not, they didn't really give the game a fair chance. The ending was great, so you can make a Mama DLC so that they can actually save Ellen Ryder and get her out of fucking stasis. There's so many different ways you can take the game. And definitely Quarians and Batarians and Drill. There's enough room in the Mass Effect universe for the other species to come back. And here's one that straight belongs to my cousin R-Dog, because I didn't think of this, but I'm giving him his credit. Shout out to R-Dog Rose. The R to Sony and the survivors of that world. make a big ass mass relay to let us know if they made it, if the Reapers were wiped out, etc., etc. Because depending on your ending, sorry, cheese in my tooth. Depending on your ending, Liaro's still pretty young, and Asari's lived for over 1,000 years. So if she was only 100 and something, granted, she'd be able to tell us if Shepard made it or not. And so she should be able to make some kind of mass relay communicator to rely to Alex, because she did know him, if they survived or not. She doesn't know that Alex's ass is dead, but she could have made some kind of quantum entanglement, because they speak about that a lot in the old game. She could have made some kind of quantum entanglement communicator like the doctor in the one that led to the fucking damn Leviathans. They said that that's how the Retinai communicated. A and A. You can even have a Retinai in there. So, like I said, there's so many different ways you can take the damn game. If you guys are willing to find story writers and willing to find people who can really do the damn thing and get the shit over with, we can save Mass Effect Andromeda. And if you do make a second game, you should keep the writers. The writers deserve a fair shot, just like Shepard. That way you don't kill the franchise, and you can again choose, but this time don't make it like a medical issue with the writers, because they're never going back home. But you can make the game simple. Like, okay, well, you can either be Sarah or you can be Sky, and in this game you can actually have them working together, or you can like switch off on missions so you can build them both up at the same time. Or here's a spectacular idea: 2-player, not multiplayer mode, but in regular story mode, where you can play as Sarah and Scott, or you can run it solo. See where I'm going with that? Lots of ideas in this thick skull. All we have to do is make it happen. So, give me a job. Let's save Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's save Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's save Mass Effect Andromeda. Give me a job. We can make like 5 or 6 DLCs, and then we can start working on a new game. And I'm pretty sure you won't need 5 years. We just get one good story writer and some good voiceover actors,
and then we can make this thing happen. So again, let's save Mass Effect 3.
We demand you obey. Resistance is futile. Save Mass Effect 3. Save Mass Effect Andromeda. Y'all know what I meant. Anyway, I think it can be done. I think it should be done.
And then we can have lots of fun with Andromeda. Just think it over. I'm James Williams Jr. I'm pretty sure that only my 25 fans are watching, or my 25 followers, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Comfort Number 2. Be seeing you.